We voted for Trump.
Yeah.
And so what so far, what have you been the happiest about what he's done?
Everything.
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 On Thursday, President Trump will return to Pennsylvania's 18th congressional district, which he won handily in 2016. The president remains popular in these old steel and mining towns just outside of Pittsburgh, but Democrats here now see an opportunity.
I am Connor Lamb, and I'm the Democratic nominee for the special election that's coming up on March 4th. The man who was in charge of actually...
Connor Lamb, a 33-year-old Marine veteran, is now running for Congress in a special election on March 13th. Longtime Republican Congressman Tim Murphy was forced to step down last year amidst allegations of sexual impropriety. In 2014 and 2016, Democrats didn't even bother running a candidate against Murphy. But this race has taken on a new significance.
To have the support.
With Democrats hoping for an early and decisive victory ahead of the November midterms, both parties have begun to nationalize the race.
I'm not running against the president. I'm running against Rick Saccone. And he has a voting record of usually voting no to things when we're trying to solve problems. He votes against education funding. He voted against Narcan, the thing that saves people's lives. And he's going to have some explaining to do about his support for Paul Ryan, who now wants to come after Medicare and Social Security.
Lamb is pro-labor and mostly liberal in economics. But unlike many Democrats, he's personally pro-life and pro-Second Amendment. That might make him more palatable in a region that's become more conservative.
It's completely galvanized everyone. We're so excited to have not just a candidate, but a candidate with such integrity and commitment and great ideas, and someone really for the future, not just for this one campaign.
You know, we hesitate in our culture to take a life.
Lamb's opponent, Republican Rick Saccone, has tacked hard to the right and embraced the president's record and reputation. He called himself Trump before Trump was Trump, and he backed laws to roll back labor unions and abortion rights.
It's the people's agenda. It's the agenda we voted in last November, and I want to go down there and help the president. He's getting beat up a lot. He's getting a lot of resistance, and he needs help.
We're here because of the special election going up today.
On Saturday, as Lamb rallied with Democrats, Republican activists were already going door to door, reminding supporters to show up and vote.
I think that the Democrat in the race is rather young. I don't think he has the experience that Rick has.
Super PACs like the Conservative Congressional Leadership Fund are projected to pour millions of dollars into the race.
This race is really simple. It's going to be contrasting Rick Saccone, who's a proven conservative, who's been fighting for Pennsylvania families, versus Connor Lamb, who, if he comes to Congress, would be nothing more than a rubber stamp for Nancy Pelosi.
Lamb has said he'd oppose Pelosi and support another Democrat to lead his party in the House. But the race is already shaping up as a referendum on national leaders as much as on the local candidates. To win this race, Democrats are looking for rays of hope wherever they can find them, like here in this gun shop in Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Manager Keith Moore is a Trump supporter who usually votes Republican, but in this election, he says he still hasn't decided.
I really don't care who the party is. I go for the best candidate for us. So whether Republican or Democrat, independent, whatever, I look for the best candidate I think is going to do the job for the country or our state. It's not the politicians signing the bills that's making this country. It's the people. We're the foundation of this country.